Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the Max Hamilton Road to the Show series. This is a starting pitcher we do here on Franchise Gaming. And, well, this is the off-season plus season recap. And we've got a lot to cover today, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. First off, our Blue Jays suffered a crushing defeat versus the New York Yankees here in the wild card game. Max pitched a great game, but ended up making one mistake to Luke Voigt, and that's literally the difference. Luis Severino threw an incredible game, and knew he would, but I didn't expect us to get shut out, so it would have been tough either way. But that's how our season ended in the wild card after a pretty good year, but let's go ahead and dive right into everything. Starting off with attributes. Max made some pretty big leaps and bounds this year. Getting his stamina up to 99. Hits per 9 is in the 90s now. K per 9 continues to move up. And this is just in the new game, I think. I believe so. I'm not sure. But K per 9 got to 79. Walks per 9, 72. And home runs per 9, 67. He's still got really high clutch. And it's only going to get higher. His control, yeah, this is just in the new game, or somewhat in the new game. Velocity went up and break went up, along with fielding. Hitting stats, who really cares right now? We're in the American League. But we'll check the stats on everything later. Our quirks right now, we pitch deep into games and we don't lose energy very fast, and we excel at limiting base hits. So that's what we got right now. Do we really need to look at my inventory? I don't think we do. But perks are pretty important. And we've got a lot of them. So we've got all three of these skill trees maxed out, and then we're working on Heart and Soul just to get that to level 4. We won't even get it by next season. That'll be a long ways in the future for old Maxi Boy. So that's how we set up perks right now. Relationships with the rest of the team, we're getting there. I mean, we were traded here mid-season, and it's okay. Reese McGuire and Robbie Paul are our bros for now. And I thought we had one more. Maybe not. Yeah, those are our bros. Don Hoskins is the new center fielder. We need to get more acquainted with him. And stats and awards. Okay, so performance trends. As you can see, we're actually pretty, evened out on the pitches we throw. We throw more fastballs than anything, like any other pitcher, but cutters can also be averaged into fastball. First pitch strikes, we're very good with it, and we throw way more strikes than balls. We get ahead in the count all the time, so don't even look at that game log. Can't even look at this right now. Oh, yeah, we can. This is in the new game. We threw a lot of these. Okay, and then the sweeping curves down here. I don't like that they're so separated. Can we get them all? We can get 4. So, high velo, highest exit velo. Okay, I see. And then highest pitch command. I don't know what any of this means, but y'all can pause if you want to look. Oh, these are strikeout pitches, balls, walks, hits, doubles, triples, homers, strikeout swinging. And we can check the splitter if you want. You can pause. I know I'm moving fast, but I don't really care about this stuff right now. Here is our stats by count. We are not great in actually in an O count, but we're great in O2. We're great in 3-2. Not good in 3-1. And they never swing 3-up. So we'll check these. We check these out as we play each team, but we still have yet to face the Blue Jays, who we play for, the Brewers, who we played for, the Mariners, and the White Sox. So we pitched great against the Cardinals, if you didn't know. Pitched great against the Mets. Who do we not throw well against? We don't throw well against the Cubs, and we don't throw well against the Diamondbacks. Indians, Nationals, yeah. These are a lot of teams I faced early in my career. Padres, good grief. But here are this career stats, which are always tough to look at, but Here are the 2 seasons you really need to look at. Major improvements. The reason this is higher games played is because we came out of the pen at the beginning of the season. But we were 19-4 this season with a 1.87 ERA. Out of our 33 game start, we had 29 quality starts, 7 complete games, 7 shutouts. Didn't save, didn't hold because we were a starting pitcher. Threw 245 and 2/3 innings, giving up 211 hits and 15 walks. Didn't give up that many home runs, believe it or not. And for strikeouts, we had 232. Hopefully we can get more more strikeouts than innings pitched next season. Had a .92 whip, which is a significant improvement. I mean, not significant, but it's a pretty big improvement from last season. Good win percentage. I know that doesn't much matter, but wins at home, wins away, and we had 4 losses here. And we gave up far more hits to righties than lefties. We're a killer against lefties. Let's go through the events and awards here. So, does it not show that we... Strange. Did we not win the Cy Young since... I don't know. Let's check. But we competed in the top showcase with East prospects. Got drafted the Rays. Started with the Biscuits. We started with them, then went to closer, got traded, came back to starter, got traded to the Brewers, ended the season with the Shuckers, signed a 1-year contract with the Brewers. Halfway through the year, actually we got hurt at the end of this AA season, forgot to mention. Halfway through the year in AAA, we got pulled up and threw in AAA, and that was where we really took off. We pitched great with the Missions. End of contract, signed 1 more year, and then played spring training, earned a spot on the roster. Pitched with the Brewers, made an MLB start around July of that year. Ended up winning that division title, but ended up losing against the Mets, I believe, in the division round, even though we threw a great game and won our game. Signed a 2-year contract with the Brewers because I wanted to stay with them through arbitration, but they traded us to the Blue Jays after an incredible start to the season. So we made our first All-Star team, and then we made the postseason. And that's where we sit right now. I want to check this really fast. Did we not win? We didn't, did we? Garrett Cole and Cy Young. Frick. That sucks. What happened? Garrett Cole must have thrown a great game. I don't know. But Garrett Cole edges us out for the Cy Young. That sucks. I thought we had it. And if you want to see comparison, the +6 for 100 overall right now. It doesn't really help too much with pitching. Helps with fielding, so that's probably what gets it up. But here's the equipment we use. We use a lot of gold stuff. If you want to pause and see, you can. We can upgrade this to a gold. And that's about it. And we use the silver one for hits per 9, up 5. That's really all I can tell you. Animations, we pitch with Chris Archer. I love this form. Running style 1. Who cares about the rest? You don't care about seeing him hit. And I don't think you really need to see the appearance. You've seen Max. Let's check out how the roster shakes up at the end of the season. So, for our top 4, we have these guys. It's me, Bum, Henry Corona, Barry Moreno. These 2 guys hopefully will progress. And then we have another guy down here named Rodrigo Reyes that hopefully will become a pretty decent player. He's got the handlebar mustache. Nearly 3 types of fastballs if you consider a sinker a fastball. So he could be pretty good for us. And a high walk per 9. So he doesn't walk too many guys. But Sam Gaviglio was our pitcher, our 5th spot in the rotation. And we have a little bit of potential here. But not too much. Thomas Franco maybe could be something. But for now, we'll hold it down up here. In the relief spot, PJ McNeil had an incredible year. Good for him. And yeah, I can't really check too much on him. Yeah, he had a 2.34 ERA with how many saves again? 53. Great year for PJ McNeil. We had Tim Meza, Caleb Ferguson, Sam Dyson. But we don't have too many young arms. Caleb Ferguson is one with too much potential, which kind of sucks. But Lonnie Dunn will be up soon, maybe even this spring training. We also have Shane Green, who doesn't get any time because at the time of making this, he wasn't that great. So Lonnie Dunn will be good out of the pen for us. Luke Mayle is our catcher, but we have a rising guy named Tom Bacon at 56. Maybe he'll get there one day. But Reese and Luke hold it down back there. They're pretty good. Fielders mainly, especially Luke. He's incredible. At first base, we have Rowdy Tellis, a good hitter. He hit 833 OPS. And Smoke, who is a DH type guy. He had 842 OPS. Don't have much youth there. Villar is our second baseman, but he plays all over the field. As you can see, he's a utility man, plays first, third, short, and center. We saw him at second, short, third, and center this season. We didn't see him at first. But Castro is our second baseman most of the time, and he had a pretty good year, hitting a 760 OPS. Not much youth there. And at third, we have two guys, Yandy Diaz and Brandon Drury. I prefer Yandy Diaz. I think he's a better hitter. He had nearly 800 OPS. Drury seemed to be a really good fielder, but he's clearly not as good. And we have Christian Arroyo, he's 26, so I don't really expect him to become too good. But we'll see. At shortstop, we have Luis Abreu coming up, taking the role of Clifford Bannister. And while Bannister was okay, he was really bad, honestly. 619 OPS, wasn't a great fielder. In fact, he got thrown out a lot, too. 97%, that's not good. Yeah. But we don't have much youth there other than Luis Abreu, who honestly is fine with me. He's pretty good. 23 at B potential. We'll see how he can do. He played decent in AAA. Robbie Paul is our left fielder right now. He's a young 75 overall with B potential, and then we have Billy McKinney backing him up. But I liked Robbie throughout the season. He seemed to be fine. Made every play in left that I saw, and might produce into a nice low 80s type of player in his career. We have Dalton Pompey, but he didn't even play center for us. James Felton isn't looking like he'll produce or progress too fast. Neither is Kana Ono. So, take of that what you will. Randall Grichuk was our main hitter in the lineup. Hit great this season. Hit an 867 OPS, 33 homers, 275 RBI type of guy. He was really good. And then Don Hoskins was called up later. I like this guy. He's a B potential at 22 years old, 71 overall. Had a 946 OPS. Only played 19 games, but still super good. Hits great off righties. Might be a good platoon player and can play center and left. So he's a good player to have. We have a lot of right fielders, and none of them really have potential other than Don. So that's how the team's looking right now. That's before we go into the offseason. And no need to check the standings, but we can sim the postseason. So let's go and do that. Yankees have defeated the Mets, and the Yankees win the World Series. No shock there. Let's go ahead and check the league leaders. We can't. I made an oopsie. It's okay. I don't think y'all really care too much about that. Can I get a season? Can you not get a season look? Would I have to look? I don't know. We've already checked a lot of those guys that I want to check. Let's check awards, which is what I really want to see. Okay, so Bregman won the most valuable player. Garrett Cole edged us out for the Cy Young. Still salty about it. It's alright, though. Probably deserved it. I don't know. Jose Altuve wins the batting title. PJ McNeil, our teammate, wins the Reliever of the Year award. Good job, PJ. Rookie of the Year goes to Jose Ramirez, who we have faced a couple times with the Rays. He is an incredibly young, talented player. Hit a 900 OPS this year. The other guys include Ted Dixon, a first baseman for the White Sox who hit pretty well this year, and George Trejo, a young prospect also for the Red Sox that we'll probably have to face in the future. Yoan Moncada won the Hank Aaron Award. Gold Glove pitcher goes to Carrasco. We're going to go through these pretty quick. Castro came in second here. Wow, Chapman didn't make an error. That's crazy. See, Brandon Drury won a Gold Glove last year, and he has horrible fielding stats. I guess it is what it is. Grichuk in there. Cool. Had a lot of assists, I guess. Silver Slugger DH goes to JD. Villar was a close second. I guess just because he's a utility man. That man played the field more than anything. I'm just going to fly through these. I see a lot of Astros. Grichuk got himself an award. Postseason MVP goes to Gleyber Torres. And the World Series MVP deservingly goes to Albert Tolbert. For the National League, wow, Bryce Harper. Jeez, man. Destroy the ball, why don't you? Over 1,000 OPS. Definitely, yeah, probably the best player in baseball this year. I'd say was Will Myers got it going this year. Wow. Yeah, putting up MVP type numbers in San Diego. And then DeGrom is still dominating in New York. But he won the Cy Young with Walker Buehler, who is now a 95 overall, and Strasburg, who's still a 93, trailing him. Batting title goes to Scooter Gennett. Reliever of the Year goes to Eduardo Ramos, with Kenley and Edwin not really coming too close to him. Estevan Santana, I always like to check out the rookies. He's 26. He's okay. I would have chose this guy to win, probably Pierre Rocker, but he's 31. Jeez. All right, here's somebody, Ray DeVore, who is a relief pitcher, 10-2. Throws two type. Yeah, he doesn't have a good pitch mix. Mike Trout is the Hank Aaron Award winner. He had a pretty good year. I believe he got hurt. No, he did not. He played all 162 games. Jeez, it's a lot of games. Bryce and Cody trailed him. So Derek Rodriguez, we'll go through these pretty fast. I see a lot of Braves. Another one. So many Braves winning the Gold Gloves. Jeez. Postseason MVP goes to Brandon Nimmo. And that's where we wind up with the awards this season. We're at 18 minutes. Okay. And just so y'all can see, we are still on Legend. We're still on Pulse. We could change that to Classic. To Borderless, but I kind of like it the way it is. And let's begin this offseason. I think we don't have much to do. Let's view these retired players. I don't usually go through these, but I will. David Price, retired. It's about time. He's 37. Ended his career with 169 wins and 2,200 strikeouts. See if I see any other big names. Miguel Cabrera retired finally. He was still hitting well even late in his career, but he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Ended with over 500 homers on the career. A career OPS of 929, and was in the 3,000 hit club. Good job, Miguel. Who else will I notice? AJ Pollock, retired. Chris Canizaro. Evan Longoria, retired. Okay. Ended his career with nearly 300 home runs and not quite to the 2000s for OPS. We have free agents now. We might see some here, but not too many. Trevor Cahill, Brad Boxberger, Francisco Cervelli, Yoenis Cespedes, Johnny Cueto, Brandon Crawford, Ian Desmond. Wow, a lot of guys. Josh Donaldson retired. I mean, he was 37. Fair enough. Kyle Gibson. Zach Greinke ends his historic career with nearly 3,000 strikeouts and 217 career wins. Robbie Grossman, Hechavarria. Wow, Aaron Loop, Cam Maben, Melanson, Mike Minor, Pedroia. Wow, Pedroia retired. That's sad. I don't know why that makes me sad. Such a good player for so long. He was just old, though. Kevin Pillar. Scherzer. Wow. Retires at 38. He did pass the 3,000 strikeouts on the career mark. Good for him. Craig Stammen. Hunter Strickland. Justin Turner retired. And that is it for the retirees. Let's check out. Yep, Scherzer and Miguel Cabrera will take this spot for 2022 inductees. Hopefully we'll be there one day. Those are your inductees, and we have no business doing anything here this offseason.
A check-in call from a representative.
At least we got a taste of the postseason. And I don't want to leave Toronto. Yep, makes sense.
A previously discussed issue is taken up again.
Yeah, never mind that. I'm going to make it go over here. I remember asking and then changed your mind. Yeah, I did. I like it here in Toronto. We will sim through this, and welcome to spring training. That will be next episode. We are still the number one pitcher, but let's check out the new additions to the team. I still see Mad Bum in the locker room. Let's go quick. And here's where we stand. We are still the number one pitcher on the roster, understandably. Mad Bum at number 2. Corona is up to an 83. Good to see. Hopefully he'll be a pretty serviceable pitcher this year. We signed Jesse Palin, or brought him up. Or maybe he's just starting now. I don't know. Oh, okay. And then Carlos Gonzalez will round it out. Barry Moreno is up to a 78. Good to see. Hopefully he'll be a little more serviceable. Rodrigo Reyes will dominate probably in AAA. Sean Reed-Foley will be in the MLB. Nothing much added to the pitching staff, which it wasn't a major concern. Caleb Ferguson got a lot better to an 84. PJ McNeil, too, to an 84. Tim Meza. And these are the 3 guys we'll go to out of the pen, hopefully. And Lonnie Dunn will get his MLB debut, or a try here. And Mike Pearson, who got shelled last year. Oh, no, he didn't. All right. We'll see how he does. But Lonnie Dunn will get his chance here in spring training. For the catchers, we stick with our 2 guys, Reese McGuire and Luke Maile. I have no problem with that. They're both good fielders. And Tom Bacon got a little better, but I'm not sure he's going to make it, boys. Rowdy Tellez got better. With Christian Walker signed, probably for a pinch hitting role. Richie Parrish. And nothing much there. Adam Frazier, the new second baseman. We lost Starlin Castro, which is always sad, but Frazier's a good pickup. He's a good hitter. He's been pretty good for the Pirates this last year, so we will gladly take him on. Philar is still with us and will continue to be our utility man. Christian Arroyo I thought I heard something behind me. Christian Arroyo got a lot better. Or not a lot. +5, I guess. Up to 72. Maybe he'll get some MLB time. But we lost Brandon Drury, it looks like. Yandy Diaz returns. And will be our main third baseman. Luis Abreu. Bannister is still a third baseman. What? Abreu didn't get called up? I would love to see him called up because Bannister's not that good. We also got Gustavo Sanchez, who has a chance of being something. And left, it's still Robbie Paul. He got a little bit better, +2 overall. Brian McKinney's at 75 now. And Lewis Brinson has been signed. So he didn't really sign anybody, I guess. Dalton Pompey will be our starting center fielder. I don't know how they'll split this. And Grichuk stays. I want to see Hoskins in center, if I'm being honest, versus righties at least. And that's where we stand right now as a team. Didn't get that much better. Didn't get any worse, definitely. And we're 23rd. That's not great, but we're 11th in pitching. And hopefully our pitching can carry us somewhere. But that's where we stand right now. That was our little recap and off-season. I'm going to go save this, and I'm going to do it on video, making sure I don't forget, because then everything's screwed up. Let's go and save this as we enter our 2023 season. Yes, I want to overwrite that save. And now we prepare. All right, everybody, I'm super excited for a great 2023 season, hopefully for Max. Hopefully the best one yet with the Blue Jays. If things don't go as planned, obviously we will look to sign somewhere else or ask for a trade, but for now, I think things are going fine. We made the playoffs. I actually did like this team a good bit, so we'll just have to see where it goes. But anyways, if you like the video, hit the like button. Comment anything you want to see, maybe a new appearance look. I don't know. Whatever y'all want to see, I'll definitely make sure to check. But sub to the channel if you're new. This is going to be a fun season. I plan on it being over, if it's around 40 episodes a year, or 30, it's around 35 episodes per season, so it's going to be over in around 2.5 months if we go on the same schedule. But sometimes I do three uploads a day, so we'll just have to see where it goes from there. But yeah, sub to the channel for more. That was our 2022 season recap. Super excited for season 3 of oh my goodness, of Max's MLB career. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm out.